Do you remember the time when you thought you will be able to save for Kaalaa Bauna, Black Dwarf? You remember that time? Yeah. Now forget about it because she's coming before Shamane now. So they just they just released on the Twitter account the infographics, I guess, like they usually do for the new 1.3 patch, right? So the new update. So in this, everything was fine until we went to the second one where we discovered that Kaalaa Bauna, which is the real name of Black Dwarf. So from now on, I will just say Kaalaa Bauna, okay? Kaalaa Bauna's banner is coming before Shamane. Now everybody trying to pull for Shamane now is like, let's go, right? Because you have more time, but people that were trying to save for Kaalaa, now they're like in not in a ideal situation, so to speak, right? Because like now they decided to switch the banners out, so she's coming first. Now it's not that big of a deal, but if people were trying to save, now they're like in a bad situation. Now that said, let's go with order and let's have a look at what's happening, right? And I will try to explain stuff that might be confusing or maybe not clear enough. So all right, so this is the event, Journey to More Punk. I don't know. It's probably not said. It's not spelled like that, like punk. It's probably gonna be punk. I don't know. Whatever. So this is the story one. You do the story, and in the story you will be able to get special cards that help you during the story. Gift of Kubera, wilderness building related. Consume Eternal Astrolabe to exchange for rewards. Yeah, this one is the Eternal Astrolabe. Is basically tells you one lucky star, right? You go find the lucky star in this Astrolabe, and then once you find, it's gonna probably be easy. And once you find it, it gives you stuff. It gives you like rewards, yellow materials, and wilderness buildings. I mean, I think it's the one that gives this one gives you. It's a floating sun or moon. I think it's called the belated moon of victory. And I think it hovers. So it might not be a tile, but it might be just a decoration, which is better. On top of all the materials, the usual stuff, okay? And then we have the Shining Navigators. Does it continue there? No. It's from the Eternal Astrolabe. Okay, whatever. Now, moving on. These are the banners. First of all, it's going to be Kaalaa Bauna with Tenant and Kanjira. Now, Kanjira is pretty good if you have Jessica, but you don't have Sotheby. In that case, picking up a Kanjira, at least one copy, will help you quite a bunch, but with the poison application, because she has one incantation called Hey Punji, which is her tiny snake that she has on her wrist, and she applies poison. Now she switches between divination, so sometimes if she gets to the right divination and you apply the poison, now that poison is gonna be there for an extra turn. But when it comes to just applying more poison to help Jessica's damage, then she works even without the correct divination, right? So you don't have to set up too much if you're not looking for the maximum amount of poison turn application, right? So Kaalaa Bauna is really strong. This is not a build video or like a kit review video, so I'm just gonna say that she's really strong. Now, for every one of you that really don't want to pull for Kaalaa Bauna because of Jiu in a million months, you're free to do that. Okay, if you feel like she is getting power crept by Jiu, do that. To me, in my opinion, she's not, because they have two different damage types, and I value that. Right? So since I value that and they're so far apart, I'm just gonna get both, right? Because I like her design, I like the planet that she uses to like in the gameplay. I like her ult, I like her design. She's pretty strong. I do not have a built mineral DPS. I do have Eternity, but she's level 1 just because I planned on getting Kaalaa. So that's that. On top of that, after this banner, we're gonna get the Shamane banner. Now, as you can see here, you see like this This skin is the I2, right? And the normal one, you can see it on the main trailer, right? Yeah, and then Shamane, this is his I2 as well, and it's gonna arrive without Kanjira, which is really weird. Before Shamane had Kanjira in his banner, and Kaalaa Bauna didn't have Kanjira, had someone else. I don't remember who it was. Might have been Balloon Party or Satsuki. I don't remember, but we can probably check. It doesn't matter. We don't have to check now. But that said, so Shamane is coming without Kanjira. So if you were pulling Shamane and you were hoping to get also Kanjira, well, you can't. You need to pull on Kaalaa's banner as well to at least get a Kanjira, but you know how hard it is to get a 5-star. So those are the two banners. Moving on, these are the events. This is the tutorial event. You just do the stage that they tell you to do. It's basically like an advanced tutorial, and you do the stage and you get the materials. This is a puzzle. Fix Shamane's arm. It's like a line puzzle. You need to like guide it throughout the points and then to the exit by switching the tiles. Then we have the UTTU. I mean, it doesn't show. I mean, I think that's it. Yeah, besides the Astrolabe and these two events and the story and the two characters dedicated story bits, that's it. And then there's UTTU. UTTU is gonna have the new boss. New boss gonna be insane. It's cool as fuck. You will see. It's super cool. So, and plus probably another like 20-ish new cards for all the new characters, including the new extra verting cards. So this is the free skin for Leilani, and this is the free event. You just tune in and change frequency every day, and basically you get a candy every day. Candy is some extra rewards. No, they're not too crazy, but the main thing here is getting candies for like a week, which is pretty good, right? So even for like if you're a free to play and you don't have the monthly pass, that's gonna be like a trial monthly pass for you, right? Because you get a candy every time. It's the 60 candy. It's the tiny one. Moving on, this one is the Matilda from the story. Matilda skin that she has in the story is gonna be available as a skin that you can get for free, quote unquote, if you buy the battle pass. On top of that, you can also get the two new skins for money. You just pay them. It's probably 800 again. So pickles, and it's like tourist pickles and walking in Delhi, I believe that's called. The tenant cowboy skin, pretty good. So every tenant enjoyer is gonna rejoice now. It's gonna be like, let's go. All right, and on top of that, we also have the classic 7 pulls every phase. So 7 pulls for 7 days on phase 1 and 7 on phase 2. And then we have the Spring Greetings, which is like, okay, you during the event log in each day to claim 500 in total, not every day, in total. So it's probably gonna be like, I don't know, like 40 gems, 45 clear drops per day or something. It's gonna be a week, so I don't know, or maybe just once. Cynthia gave me from 2.9 to 2.9. I don't know. It might be, no, it is a week. So yeah, it's like in a week. Okay, it's probably like totals amount of 500. And then there's the classic new wilderness set for the Deepa festival. So that's it. And then we have the classic, going back to the classic packs coming back. The packs that are for spenders only, IMO. But if you're a low spender, you might find some value in the tiny ones, the one below 6, right? The 1.99, the 4.99, maybe the 5.99, and maybe if you want to exaggerate, maybe the 6.99. There's 2 of them. There's gonna be 1 per patch, per phase. But it's up to you. Personally, I don't really like spending too much. So what I do is I just get the tiny ones and then call it a day, right? This is also going to be a 0.99 every week that you can buy for like one extra Unilog, 1 pull, which is fine, right? So keep that in mind. Usual packs you can buy and get like a lot of juice. So yeah, that's it. The new surprise is that the banners are switched. So people that were like stressing on Shamane now they're celebrating, and vice versa. People that wanted to that were saving for Bauna and like planning stuff. Now they're like in a like now they're stressing, right? Now they're like, oh, now what? I don't have any pulls now. I just pulled for Jessica, Anna Lee, Golden Thread. After all of these, you come out with Bauna, right? Banner instead of Shamane. Because I'm pretty sure, like, if we think like majority of the people, like probably like 60% of the people were skipping Shamane and 40 pulling. So now like there's majority of people are like stressing out about this because they don't have enough to get Bauna for us free to play, right? So while it is what it is, we knew that they were not following the order of CN, but we thought they were, right? Because they did so far. They 1.2, 1.1 and 1.2, they were following the banners, and now they decided to switch. Well, okay. So it is what it is. That's it. There's nothing else that I want to say. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.